Alright, so it's that time again where I finally get a new gun, and this was a gun that I've been wanting to get for a while now. I'm going to talk about this for the majority of the video and then briefly go over the state of the arsenal and any changes. So, my new gun, bam! The Dan & Weston PPC Maruzen Constrictor. Look at this. It's huge constrictor. It's got iron sights and everything. Here, let's take a look at the cylinder. It's got bullets. You load the gas in the bottom. The bullets fall out and everything. And then it even comes with a speed loader too. Check this out, the speed loader. I'm only doing this one-handed, but check it out. Yeah, check that out. Alright, so the new gun, I got on eBay, as I've been trying to do for quite a while now. Ever since I can remember was December, around Christmas time, I was trying to get this gun. And, yeah, it's not Echo 1, it's just the bag it came with. And let's take a look at what else it came with. First of all, it's an AEG. So it came with this 9.4 volt Tinergy battery. I mean 9.6 volt, 16,000 milliamps. I had to cut off the plastic to get it stock. Quite a tight compartment for the battery. Oh yeah, and it came with a good amount of mags. So there's one high cap, and they're all metal mags. I'm not used to metal anymore, and that I have all these plastic mids. What we got here? This is like an ancient-looking King Arms mag with like rust on it. Weird tape he did to it. Yep, King Arms. This is a high capacity, full metal. Oh, and it's got a really old-looking hatch compartment to push forward, and yeah, it's awkward, and that's pretty old. This gun bag is kind of nice, I guess. It can probably hold 2 mags in each shingle. Here's like a brand new looking mag with fresh paint on it. This is a high cap, and I'm not sure who the hell it is. It's probably JG though. That's a high cap. Got another one of those. This one slightly scratched, but metal again, and it is mid cap. And then another one scratched up. This is mid cap. They barely hold any rounds. I think they only hold about 30 rounds each because they go out fast. So now I have a total of 12 magazines. That's a lot. I can carry them all. That's the I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I can hold 8 M4 mags or stand mags on my plate carrier, and if I really wanted to, I could squeeze 4 of them into that little pouch on the side, and then on my M4 shingle on my belt, I can carry 2 more, so I can carry all 12. Alright, so moving on to the actual thing. Based on the title of the video, you should already know what it is, but just gonna open it and flash it to you, and then I will talk more. Voila! The VFC Scar-l. VFC Scar Light. MK16 in two-tone. I'm not sure two-tone is available in other websites, but the guy on eBay said it was from Airsoft GI, and it is in perfect condition. I mean, minor scratches and stuff, but really nothing too noticeable, and it looks fairly new. Gotta switch the bolt to the other side of the gun though. So a video just came out on this about last night. Pretty detailed video, so there's a lot of close-ups, and it might be a better quality than this depending on what happens. But yeah, this gun is sweet. I've been trying to get this for so long, and in many videos I've been saying stuff about how I'm saving for it. Out of all that stuff, so I'm gonna get the VFC Scar on eBay. Some of you know that I was actually saving for a VFC Scar, and I'm probably going to sell it because I'm trying to get a VFC Scar and some other stuff and all that, but I got it at a surprisingly low price in my opinion, since this costs $400 brand new. Oh, and also it came with the Magpul Angle foregrip, which I love. These things are really comfortable. When they first came out they looked awkward, but now I am digging them. So I got this gun for $270, which was crazy, because as soon as this gun came online, I immediately had to go talk to the guy on eBay And we talked and we talked and we talked. He settled on about 250, and then there was a bit of shipping, which came around to 270. We talked it all out, and I didn't have the money right away. What I had was the Vector money that I sold the Vector for 271. When I only bought it in the first place for 273, so I didn't make money and I didn't lose money. I lost like maybe $2 or something like that. But the Vector money didn't go in yet. It's sold, but it wasn't in PayPal yet because they like to take forever. And I told the guy maybe we could just wait till the money goes in. And eventually, after more talking, he agreed to that. And we waited, and the money went in about 2, 3 days later, and he shipped the gun, and it took a little while, and it got here. So, yeah, everything about it is the highest quality I've seen on a gun. And my favorite feature about this gun is the weight. It is so ridiculously light. It puts the light in Scar-l. It's really light. It takes all the mags. None of the mags have a problem going in. Especially even the stupid E mag goes in. To see it shoot, I might clip some shooting into the video, and also there's going to be full-length reviews once it gets cool again outside. I had this gun for about a week, and I just didn't make any videos because it was way too damn hot outside. It literally burns my eyes to look out my windows how hot it was. And about yesterday there was a monsoon, and I finally got around to making the video, and it turned out quite well in my opinion. And the little fiasco about yesterday, which really pissed me off, is that it took a long time to make the video. It was relatively short, but after about 2 hours rendering and uploading, as soon as it went live, the very second it went live, someone disliked the video. And you may be saying like, oh, it's just one dislike, so what? But it was as soon as the video came online, which meant that whoever disliked it had to have been a subscriber to do that. And yeah, that pissed me off a lot, and it just looks bad on a brand new video that I myself haven't even watched the video yet, and it already had 3 views, 1 like and 1 dislike, and I'm pretty sure whoever disliked it subscribed to my my Odd Future video about regular show. That's probably why they subbed, and then when they saw Airsoft, they're like, what the hell is this, and they disliked it. And that day I got one more subscriber, and then at night that subscriber, the number went down 1 more, so I figured whoever that was left after that. So I tried to re-upload the video, and another hour went by, and then they were like, it's been rejected because it's a duplicate, which pissed me off. And because of that, I had to make the video again, take the video, add like 2 more frames, do another upload, another render, another upload to YouTube, and then finally it worked. So originally with the video, it was supposed to be like a surprise, because I've been talking about getting the Scar, and there was like no end in hope of getting it. Because eBay was going, well, there just wasn't many eBay dealings. And the video starts off, it wasn't going to have the title VFC Scar, it was going to say My New Gun Revealed, and it was going to show like the barrel, the angle foregrip, the pistol grip, the rails, and just key features that would make you think, oh, did he get an M4 or something like that. There was the this magazine, which if you're smart and you know Airsoft, this little round part right here in this nub is only on the VFC mag. So that would have gave it away if you know a thing or two about VFC. But it was supposed to be just like, the very beginning you had no clue what it was. Could have been an M4. And then halfway through the video I was just going to start shooting it, and it was just going to be a beast and all that. And sadly that fell through. So I just made a pretty cool thumbnail, which I thought was pretty cool. And the video went live. So it's doing alright now, I guess. Kind of low on views compared to my other ones. But yeah. It is quite the gun. So it is cool. I'm so happy it came with angle foregrip because I was going to buy one when I got my Scar, and this one happened to come with it. And it's fully licensed by FN. It is tan, even though I'm the whole Black Splinter Cell thing. But really, I really like it in tan. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, the whole two-tone contrast of it is really, really cool looking. I quite like it. And another reason why it's cool is because I got a black and tan FN 2000. So the 2 FN guns are both black and tan. So that's kind of a little thing about my arsenal that I think is cool now. So as you all know, or maybe some of you know, that I used to have the KWA Crisp Vector. How I got the Crisp Vector was I had $200 from my my last birthday, and I sold my PPK that I got for Christmas for $70 at eBay, and that took me up to $270, and then I used that money to buy the Vector. I only bought the Vector so I can make some cool YouTube videos, and that gun, I just truly didn't like it that much. It just wasn't that accurate. It was really heavy, and I just didn't like it. I don't know what it was about it, but I just didn't feel it. And at no point was I ever thinking, even before I bought it, that I was going to keep it. It was solely to make YouTube videos and to pass the time during the summer of really no scars being around. And once I sold the Vector, I sold it, I think, this month, the beginning of this month, somewhere around there. And I got pretty much the same amount of money for it. And that was close to the end of that month. And at that point, I was figuring there's no way I'm going to get the money from the Vector with the time PayPal takes and have the money ready for when the Scar pops up on eBay. I thought there's no way it's going to happen. And within the last 2 or 3 weeks of summer that's left, the Scar popped up one day. Like, I was just talking to my dad, and I checked my iPod, and there was a Scar. It literally went online like a few minutes ago, and I knew I had to jump on this deal before anybody else did. And sure enough, somehow it fell through, and I got the Scar before summer ended. Didn't think it would happen. I thought it would happen during the school year, and that would suck because then I wouldn't get much time to make the videos. But within the last week of summer, I made videos of the Scar. VFC Scar. It's gonna be a full-length review of this weapon. It is on a, what is it called, Tamio connectors, but on the 9.6 it actually shoots really good, shoots really fast, and it is pushing 400 FPS. So when this thing, say, hits the lake behind my dad's house, it's just slapping the water. You can hear it slap. You can feel the force, and it is incredibly accurate. Out of all these guns, even that with a steel barrel, this is incredibly accurate, more accurate. It's great. It's got a regular brass barrel, VFC stock, I guess. I'm pretty sure all the internals are stock because the void sticker is still intact, so nothing's really changed on it. And I can use the iron sights with a mask on. And as it stands now, the full steel flash hider, which I quite enjoy, screws off. There's those set screws, no glue, no shit in there. There was no orange tip. It actually shipped like this, and I don't even know if the VFC one comes with one, but no orange tip, just steel flash hider. And it can go on the Jelly S, and it can go on the FN. So, that was the VFC Scar. Let's just close this up so we can get a look at the other guns, and quickly go over everything that's changed with them. To start, the Jelly S is pretty much performing the way it's been doing. It's not bad, but I have the new matrix adapter for it, which I can put on my black slide suppressor. I made a video on this. The Glock 23F from KDOA is pretty much the same. I repolished it so it looks nice and pretty. Still the same, still doesn't shoot full auto, which is really annoying. And yeah, so I have 3 magazines for this. The Novak is surprisingly doing well. For some reason, when it runs out of rounds, it runs out of gas. But if you put 8 rounds, it'll run out after the 8th round. If you put 16 rounds, it might run out after the 16th, which truly doesn't make any sense to me. But I got through 3 mags, fully loaded, and it was doing good. No full auto problems, no jams, no nothing, just powered on. So the Novak is doing well again. Thompson, nothing's changed. I mean, it shoots fine now. It's pretty reliable as it stands. The FN 2000, oh man, this gun. I've got fed up with not being able to fix it, so I took it to my not so local, 4 miles away, only Airsoft guy that I can find, and it's called Paintball Depot, or Paintball Depot, excuse me. He can fix airsoft guns, so you should take your guns to him. Maybe I'll put a little link or a map. And he was going to replace the trigger contact mechanism and the cutoff lever. I attempted to modify the cutoff lever, but it didn't work, and there was nothing I could do about the trigger contacts. What he did to the gun is he just made it so that there's no more semi. Instead, in semi it does nothing, and in full auto it just shoots. He made it so that the trigger contact is a lot shorter pull, so it completely skips semi-auto and it just goes straight to full auto. So the two contacts for full auto are really, really close, and it barely does that. The trigger pull is still just the same in length, but he did kind of take care of it. So I really don't know what to do about this gun. I really don't care now that I have the VFC Scar, so it's primary anyway. JLS doesn't shoot far enough to be a primary, and that barely shoots, I mean, just everywhere. Sucks. And that good deal on the KWA Glock I did, that $40 deal for the KWA Glock 19. I did fix the gun, but it broke. The nozzle, the part of the nozzle that loads the rounds into the chamber, it just snapped off. And so now the gun just jams every time you try to shoot it. So that would cost however much it is for the nozzle, but I already know that the nozzle and the two sights would be $30, so it'd take $30 to fix this gun. And I'm just not in the mood because, you know, the VFC Scar. Alright, so that's what's going on with the arsenal. There's been some slight changes to my gear. I guess I can go over real quick. The most noticeable change in my gear was this. I thought my legs just looked pretty pale. I wanted to make it look more tactical. So I took my Fire Dragon drop leg and took the holster off because it was pretty crappy. I thought my other one was better. And I weaved the sheath, I weaved the molly through the sheath, or the Velcro I guess. And now it is the knife panel instead of sticking in that pocket. So it's got two belt buckles, or just buckles that attach to the belt, and it dangles off of it. And that is a big improvement from before. I think it looks a lot more tactical. I sold the P226 on eBay for roughly $100, but PayPal and eBay took some money and went down to only $90 that I got. But I sold the magazine separate, and someone did a buy it now, and they bought them for $50. So I got $140 from that. I didn't really need that money though, because the Vector covered this gun. So I have about $190 left. That's everything that's going on with the 6 Echelon's arsenal, my arsenal. And, you know, there's going to be more cool videos and stuff like that, so stay tuned.